NGS was my happy place, and you took it away.
Hey! What are you talking about?
So after the headline drama or the recent headline that came out, there's been a lot of doom posting about the game, and it is very warranted. And we have some new videos, or really a video in particular, that we're going to be going over today in this video. This person's name is Skulls Nightshade, or at least that's the name of the YouTube channel, obviously. And she made a video on why she believes the game is dying, and we're going to be responding to it. Now, if you are watching this video by chance, Skulls Nightshade, don't take it personally, but with all due respect, I'm going to be completely destroying you in this video. And when I'm done with you, you will most likely never make a video like this ever again, because wow, this was bad. Like, this was really, really bad.
I don't normally make videos like this, which I've been saying a lot lately. But there's only so long that someone who invests so much time and effort into the game can hold their tongue.
I mean, not listening to your instincts was your first mistake. I mean, after listening to what you said, you probably should have kept your mouth shut.
Every time this whole thing comes around when people say NGS is dying, I'm like, guys, it's not.
I mean, but even if it wasn't, there's many reasons to think a game like that was dying in the first place. It's honestly a miracle that it's lasted this long.
Don't worry. People exaggerate. But honestly, now it seems entirely possible. NGS is not dying because of the devs. It's also not dying because of Sega. It's dying because of us.
No! No! You're wrong! It's one thing to say that it isn't the dev's fault, but it's another thing to say that it isn't Sega's fault either, and then say it's the player's fault and then blame us. That is absolutely ridiculous. How are you going to blame us, the players, for how a game is? That doesn't make any sense. If we respond to something that is negative, if we are delivered a product that isn't good, there are people who are going to say negative things about that. That's just how life works.
And when you ask around or you look up information, you see people saying the game is dead and only negative comments. I know I wouldn't play that game.
Which would be very wise of you, because you would be taking the information that people are giving you and maybe doing a little bit of your own research and then realizing, hey, this game is a piece of shit. I'm not going to waste my time on it.
I'm not blind to the negativity, but at one point, you could choose to avoid it.
And guys, what this means is that the game has gotten worse, because now it's gotten to the point where the game is so bad that you can't get away from people saying negative things about it.
But now, it's everywhere. NGS was my happy place, and you took it away.
It's your fault.
And this is why I decided to make this video. I mean, do you know how pouty this sounds? I mean, what else is there to say about this comment?
NGS was my happy place, and you took it away.
Well, I'm sorry that we took your happy place from you, but that is really a you issue and not a us issue. Because honestly, I mean, that's your fault thing. I mean, if you can't handle what we have to say when we're not even directly targeting you, then maybe you need to grow up, alright? Maybe you need to work on yourself. Maybe you need to stop being mentally ill. It's really just that simple.
On this topic, I felt like I had to say something. And maybe this is just me venting. Or maybe people are going to be angry and hate me for this video. But I think the fault in where NGS is going falls on us.
Shut up, bitch!
And for us to go back to getting a normal event headline, it feels weird. It feels like not enough.
The reason it doesn't feel like it's not enough is because this wasn't your normal headline. This was the worst headline. It confirmed that they weren't planning on adding any new Photon arts.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg, Marsdorf, Karlshorst gelangt.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner
Konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Which people have been wanting for a long time. We've gotten photon arts, but like I wouldn't say we've gotten enough of them, because, you know, back in base PSO2 there were so many photon arts in that game, and it felt like there was a lot of variety to how you could play. But the reason why there isn't much variety in NGS when it comes to combat is because we are lacking in photon arts, and for that to be confirmed that they're not really working on that shit, or they don't really have any plans to work on that, is insane.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Wer schickt Sie, dass Sie es wagen, sich meinen Befehl zu widersetzen?
Japan is not happy. The USA is not happy. Global is not happy. No one is happy with this headline. So you're going to be seeing a lot of people saying a lot of negative things about this game than ever before, and you're going to have to either accept it, or you're going to have to mute and block, or just leave the game. I mean, if you guys realized that PSO2 wasn't really a good game, you would understand the negative comments of it. But because you're in this delusional reality where you think it's a good game, you can't stand how many people are talking shit about this game.
You don't know where this is going. And getting angry before you can even give something a chance just seems, to me, counterintuitive.
Fucking clown. Well, no, we do know where this game is going. They have a detailed roadmap already, and they've already confirmed that they're not doing any photon arts. So yeah, we kind of do know where it's going. And to say that we haven't given it a chance after playing this shit for over 2 years is insane. Now, I do want to let you guys know that I haven't played this game since April, but I still played this game for basically over 2 years. You know, I played the base version of this game for 3 months before NGS came out. And when NGS came out, despite how inferior it was to base, we still gave it a chance for pretty much 2 years, and still, we are still in a shithole. You know, people are trying to put bandages on this ship by using damage control, but we're still actually sinking.
Fix the game! It sucks playing the shit!
The point of this video was to say, we are responsible for the future of our game.
Wake up to reality.
No, we are not responsible for the future of our game. Everybody has their own responsibilities, and this is not one of them. If Sega decides to shut down the game, we are not responsible for that. If Sega decides not to listen to the players, then we are not responsible for that. If the game dies because of lack of content or lack of good content, we are not responsible for that. And this is one of the reasons why I made a video on you, because you seem to like shifting the blame onto people who aren't responsible for it.
And if we want it to live, I think it's just a better idea to spread positive vibes than clinging on to negativity.
I'm sorry, but this is what you call toxic positivity. The only reason why you're saying this is because the negative comments that people are saying about the game is affecting you, which we have no control over, alright? That's a you problem, not an us problem. We are just voicing our opinions on the game. How hard is that to understand? You know, if we just ignore everything, that's just terrible. I know you're not saying to ignore everything, but you might as well be. You know, believe it or not, people have given this game a chance for over 2 years, and the reason why you're seeing more negative comments is because shit is getting worse. You know, I am very passionate about my games, and many other people are passionate about their games, but when shit goes south, that is when you start seeing negative comments. To say nothing after what has happened for the past 2 years is toxic positivity. And in some cases, that is worse than even just being straight up negative.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Das Militär hat mich belogen! Jeder hat mich belogen, sogar die SS! Die gesamte Generalität ist nichts weiter als ein Haufen niederträchtiger, treuloser Feiglinge!
Mein Führer, ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Soldaten, die für Sie
Ihr
verbringen...
seid Feiglinge! Verreiter, Versager!
Mein Führer, was Sie da sagen, ist ungeheuerlich.
Die Generalität ist das Geschmeiß des deutschen Volkes! Sie ist ohne Ehre!
I'm just gonna be honest with you, whether you realize it or not, this is all about you and how you feel about people saying negative shit about the game.
NGS was my happy place, and you took it away.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
This is why, despite all the valid criticisms that people have to say about the game over the past 2 years, you are still telling people to be positive. But what you don't understand is that the reality is that you are playing a game that everyone generally thinks is bad. And since you're playing that game, you are going to be hearing people say bad things about it. That's how every game works. Destiny 2, for example. When there's a lot of shit that surrounds that game, you're going to be hearing people talking shit about that game. That's the reality of the game you're playing. Like I said, if you were to understand that you're playing a bad game, you would realize why people are saying these negative things. I can feel your pain, but you have to understand that people will always say something negative about a bad product. And there's nothing you can do about it.
You don't have to agree with me. I just really hope that you listened. If you think my opinion is completely wrong, that's fine. But I hope you took the time to truly listen to what I had to say.
Well, I did listen to what you truly had to say, and what you said was just complete garbage, unfortunately. You know, I'm sorry to be rude, but this is completely warranted. I think you should think before you say things because, man, this was really bad.
Yeah, there are some good things, kinda ish, sort of, maybe, baby, but the negatives outweigh the positives so much where it really doesn't matter at all that there are some little nuggets of positivity. Terrible. Oh my god, I don't want to go any further.
I'd like you to remove your head from your ass, but I don't see that happening anytime soon!
And maybe this is just me venting, I don't know. But I want to see better for NGS, or it will die. No one wants that.
Well, yeah, no one wants that, but unfortunately it seems like these guys never learn that eventually they're going to milk every single penny from this game before they eventually shut it down.
Even the people who say the game is crap don't want that because they still play every single day.
Guys, if you feel like this game is a piece of crap, which it is obviously, but assuming some of you feel that way, or a lot of you watching this video feel that way, if you're still playing it, why are you? I mean, a game that only seeks out to use you as it used me. Again, I already told you that I played this game like around almost 5 months ago is when I last played this game, and I stopped playing because I realized it was a waste of time, it wasn't helping me, and it surely isn't going to help you, especially if you know it's a game that you don't enjoy. You know, for your mental health, I recommend that you get off the game and play something that is more worth your time.
Just try to surround yourself and others with the good things and enjoy them while they're here. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Well, I understand that she had good intentions, but it does not change the fact that this video just should not have been made. I mean, whoa. But honestly, guys, I'm just gonna say this right now. I mean, it's quite obvious that, you know, some people will just use this as fuel and use this as reasons to say, oh, you're just being negative, you're just being a piece of shit, you're being a terrible person. I mean, really, it's just that a lot of you need to grow up. You know, you all have your opinions, I have my opinions. You know, I saw something fucking stupid.
NGS was my happy place, and you took it away.
Sie nennen sich Generale, weil sie Jahre auf Militärakademien zugebracht haben, nur zu lernen, wie man Messer und Gabel hält. Jahrelang hat das Militär meine Aktionen nur behindert. Es hat mir jeden nur Widerstand in den Weg gelegt. Ich hätte gut daran getan, von Jahren alle höheren Offiziere liquidieren zu lassen, wie Stalin.
And I have the right to make a video on that if I feel like it, just like you have a right to make a video on me if you feel like I am saying something that you dislike. So honestly, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content, and you all take care.
Personally, you know what I'm saying? This is just my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And if I offended you, I am going to remind you in advance that I am very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck what you think. Look, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.